I'm very well aware that some of you would prefer that we start off the meeting with meditation instead of having conversation. That I get to the point so that you don't have to wait for a certain period of time, sometime even half an hour or more, before the purpose for which you have come is realized, which is practicing some tools, Phyllis Krystal method tools like tree or maypole or some sort of meditation. Your thinking or expectation is not wrong, and it is not something I am unaware of. If that is the case, why don't I start right off the bat with the maypole? How difficult would that be? Am I intentionally not doing it? And if that is the case, what is the reason behind it? For tools to become effective, for meditation to be effective, for having an in-depth experience, opening and unfolding of the mind and heart is essential. Otherwise, the meditative experience would be a rather superficial, a nice, but rather superficial experience. It's almost like going to a temple and you attend some prayers or arti, you feel good. But it is the priest who gains the most out of it, and you just wait for some prasad and leave, and this is all a show and experience. The priest is the closest to God, and the priest gets you connected to God. You go through the priest. Here there is no hierarchy. Each one of us make that direct connection with the high C. I am not a conduit. When you have to make a connection of any sort, let's say if you want to make an electric connection, you want to make sure that the insulation is removed, that the plastic is cut off. You can see the wire. Wire is cleaned off. The strands are put together nicely. Some of that is taking place. Come, relax. You come from a week's worth of hullabaloo. Flying around, doing this, doing that, sorting out things at home, at work, sorting out things in your mind and your heart. So much activity is taking place. First few minutes is just settle down, relax, come in your own body, come in your own mind, come in your own heart first. And then open your mind, open your heart. That is why the first question is, what is in your mind? What is in your heart? You cannot tell what is in your mind, what is in your heart, if you are not connected with it, if it is not open. That is the purpose. Connect with your mind and heart, open it first. Meditation is just deeper in that direction. Your soul, your high C, is not outside somewhere there. The tools are not going to give you that connection of the high C. Your intention. You may then say, well, I've already made that determination. When I come to the meeting, I've already done that part. It may be so for you. Is it the same for everybody? I have to look out for everybody in the group. I'm sorry to those people who have done their homework, who come to the meeting fully prepared. Your minds are prepared, your hearts are prepared, but it may not be the case for everybody, dear ones. I have to be compassionate for every person who comes in. Support them, help them, so that each one of us is ready. It takes a bit of time, 15 minutes sometime, even up to an hour sometime. And what do I always say? You are guaranteed to have an experience in every single meeting, and that guarantee is not because of me. The guarantee is because of your own presence, your own open heart and mind, your own intensity, and the guarantee that the tools work 100% of time. I'm just a facilitator. So I don't have the heart to start the meeting. There is no format. Start with 3 ohms, do the 3 Gayatris, do the 3 Sai Gayatris, do some bhajans, and then we start meditation. Even if I followed that format, what would all those things do? All those things will ground your body, open up your mind, and open up your heart, even if we followed the format. The format is very simple. Maybe I should say, open up, relax, open up your body, open up your mind, open up your heart. But the problem is people don't know how to open up their mind, open up their heart. So thank the person who is talking. If somebody is sharing something in the meeting, if somebody is asking something in the meeting, thank them. Because they are helping everybody open up their mind and open up their heart. There is something else that is also taking place in these meetings. My intention is to train people not only to learn the Phyllis Krystal method for their personal use, but perhaps some of them in future will lead groups, will spread the message. And perhaps one or two or handful or more of those people will train other people just the way I'm training you guys. So that this method does not die with our generation, so that this method will perpetuate. No, you didn't sign up for Phyllis Krystal method training workshops. I know that. And no, I am not Phyllis. But this has been in my heart. I know that Phyllis Krystal method and Baba's teachings and my experiences with Baba and what I have learned in terms of light meditation are the two most powerful things that I know of through my entire life. There is absolutely nothing else that is more powerful than that. Yes, me or I, like most of you, also waste my time on YouTube doing spiritual entertainment, watching this person's video, watching that person's video. Learn, curious, grow, time pass, etc. I have also attended many workshops, some free, some paid. Some tens of dollars I pay, some hundreds of dollars I pay. I have paid thousands of dollars out of my pocket also. And I have absolutely no regret because I have learned something or the other from each one of those workshops. Each one of those workshops, including the one I attended for thousands of dollars, was worth it. And I can tell you from my own life experience, and I've been sharing this method for a couple of decades now. That Phyllis Krystal method and Baba's teachings, now put the two together, my own life experiences, what I hear in my inner voice when I'm sharing, I feel this combination is the most powerful thing on the planet Earth. Love you guys. And I'm open for feedback. Give your feedback directly to me. Discuss the matters. Why keep things in your heart? Love and blessings. I'm here to help you. I'm happy to help you. What are your problems? What are your blockages? What is it that you want to achieve? And the idea is use these tools to help with your physical, mental, emotional, or any other type of life problems so that you can live and lead the best possible life that you can. The life that you're meant to live, to realize the purpose of your life, to leave a mark, to achieve what you want to achieve, to manifest what you want to manifest in life, to be a force that you would be proud of, whether that force is private, personal, familial, or society based. Whether it is something related to work that you want to achieve, or health related, or relationships, or be a light worker, or all of the above and even more. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Let's share it. Let's share our heart. There is power in it. Don't just depend on me. You also share. Have your own experiences. Share your experiences. The most important of all is your own presence. That is why it is important to open your video. Some of you are not able to open your video for personal reasons. It's fine. The reason is not the video. The reason is your presence. You know what it means. By listening to these videos or these sessions in the background, you're not going to not only benefit much from it, but also other people will not be able to benefit because of lack of your presence. You don't know what your presence brings on the table. I've explained that in another video. That when we connect through a maypole, connect to high C, the power each person brings is almost double. It's n times n minus 1. If there are 5 people present, the power is 5 times 5 minus 1, which is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 people bring the power of 20. And imagine if there are 100 people present. The power of that group is 100 times 99, which is 9900, almost 10,000 times than an individual doing it. And when there is one less person present, look at how it changes. It's multiplicative, it's exponential uh, uh, it's exponential, it's multiplicative. So your presence enhances the group energy, not just by +1. It's times, it's number of times it changes. And number 2 is your own intensity, is your own passion, is your own willingness to want to connect with yourself, your own sincerity. And no one can give you sincerity. You have to be sincere in doing this work. No one can make you present. I don't call anybody. Do I call? Once in a while, I will call some people when I have an inner calling that, hey, call that person. And that happened with one of the groups yesterday. There was an inner calling. I called that person. And when that person was present in the group energy changed and enhanced and blossomed. Thank you for coming. And that person was going through their own inner journey and felt that that person has to fully realize their issue before they come to the meditation group. Well, what is the purpose of the meditation group then? The purpose is for you to resolve your issues. I'm also in the process of resolving my issue. I am not fully realized. But as I am realizing my realizations, I'm sharing them. I'm just as human as you are. No one is perfect. Bring your imperfections to the group, but be sincere about working on your imperfections. That's all. And no one is forcing you to share. But be grateful to those people who open up their hearts and share. And be patient. Maybe you're coming only for your own individual gain, and that is why you're being impatient. If you had a larger vision, your heart was more open and there was more expansion of the heart, with every single sharing, you will be learning, oh, wow. Number 1, what that person is asking a question or the way the answer is given, do I resonate with that question and answer? Maybe yes, maybe no. If no, okay. How would I answer that question? And by the way, you're open, it's an open mic. You can say, you know something, I have something else to share which is different. Go ahead, share it and enrich that experience. I can only see from my point of view, my perspective. The group will be grateful for your perspective. Secondly, I don't have that issue, what that person has. Okay, that means you have already learned or gained. Share your perspective. Thirdly, you have nothing to do with that in life. Okay, put that in your deposit. In future, somebody might have a similar question. I have learned like that through Phyllis. After years, some of the questions that people asked, I had no concern, no issue. Like somebody asked a question, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Interaction between somebody and Phyllis. And this was the answer right there. You don't know what somebody asks and what you learn about that question and that answer. How will it become handy in future? Baba told Phyllis multiple times that this method has to reach to as many people in the world as possible. He has also said, when more people will do this work, this world, this earth, this planet will get to Satyuga or golden age sooner than later. These are not small matters. And these are not just minor points. We all have an opportunity to contribute, to participate, in the biggest seva there is on the planet Earth in this yuga. Every time we connect to the high sea and share this love at the end of the maypole or light meditation, it is helping everybody on the planet Earth who is open to receive. There is absolutely no force, no control. And it is raising the consciousness of entire humanity. Each time we share this light, this love from the high sea or to the floating hourglass. And your name will be etched for eternity. And gods will be grateful to you for this contribution. Because this work can only be done on the planet Earth. Gods cannot do this work. It is the work to be done by humans. Humans have messed it up. Humans have to fix it. So be grateful for this opportunity to do this work. And I am grateful to each one of you for learning, practicing, and sharing this work with others. And most importantly, whenever you're able to, ideally on a daily basis, but at least once a week, you're practicing these tools and sharing the love and light from the high sea to your loved ones and to whoever and whatever comes in your mind. I'm ever grateful. Thank you.